This is the Chapter 6, Review Problems. Chapter 6 continues on creating financial statements as well as the closing entries. So they start with giving you the partial income statement and balance sheet columns of a worksheet. So, and it is just partial, but this is the information that you need in order to create an income statement. So we go down to the bottom, and again, I would print that top part, and you can do that by snipping and pasting it into Word. That's probably the simplest way, and then printing it or having it on the second screen. We are doing income statement, which includes your revenue and your expenses. So we're going to start with our revenue. And if we look on that top at the part at the top, it's cash, and it's it's your revenue, which is advising fees of $4,121. So we choose advising fees, $4,121. Okay, then our next part will be our expenses, and we will list all of those and then do a total. So that's why we're in the two columns. Don't let an income statement confuse you, make you think that it's a debit and a credit column, because it's not. This one is for your final totals, and this one is for amounts that need to be added to other amounts. So we start with expenses, and again, you list them in the order that you find them on your income statement, or in this case your partial worksheet. So we would start with wages expense, and your wages expense is $747. Our next amount would be our advertising expense, and that one is $93. And once you have all of your expenses recorded, you then need to total those expenses. I'm going to use a spreadsheet to do that. I like to use the spreadsheet because it's real easy to verify at the end if you have the right amounts input. And then you would sum that. $2,226, and you can check that with what you have on your worksheet. Don't take what you have on your worksheet as the truth or the gospel or accurate, but go ahead and add it again yourself to make sure. And then finally, we look at advising fees, and they are more than that total expense, so we're going to do a net income, and we calculate that by subtracting for a net income of $20.95, and again, verify it with what you see on your worksheet, and that is correct. And so we put $20.95 in there, and then check your work.